it just wouldn't be Wednesday if we did not have our Ask the Judge segment with Judge Larry Thorne. We always appreciate your presence here and your wisdom.
Thank you. I love sitting next to a very intelligent, wonderful anchor woman like yourself. It makes me feel good.
Well, you know,
it helps my reputation.
Sorry, you're going to have to sit with me today. So we're all we have here. So I'm all we have here at 5 o'clock. So I hope that's okay for you. All right, we'll get to work, Judge. First question. I am divorcing my wife of 12 years. We have a young son of whom I want custody. I'm the primary caretaker of my son and stepdaughter and have been for the majority of our marriage. What is the likelihood of me gaining custody? I do have a criminal record of nonviolent offenses.
You know, Jackie, you see this more. You see it on television. You see it in the courts. There's more stay-at-home dads now. And, you know, the same facts apply to the stay-at-home dads as apply to the stay-at-home moms. Some time ago, the Texas Family Code passed a statute which says that there is no gender or marital bias applied in these decisions. So it doesn't make any difference what gender you are, whether you're married or not. You have to look at what's in the best interest of the child. So therefore, if you're looking at that best interest, it's just a fact situation. Who takes care of the child? Who's the caretaker? Who goes to the doctor? Who changes diapers, gives baths, does homework? You know, who's the good person? This person mentioned prior history, prior criminal history. That may or may not play a part. All of those things go into the big bucket to determine best interest of the child.
Okay, so
it's possible.
By the facts.
Yeah.
It is possible he could gain custody there. All right, our next question. My 86-year-old mother is becoming more confused and forgetful. I recently learned that one of my sisters has been trying to get my mother to lend her a large sum of money. My mother is not a wealthy person. My sister wants to buy our mother's house with our mother self-financing. How can we protect, or how can my mother be protected?
Well, this is a common situation. One reason why I wanted to do this question is this happens to, I guess, all of us. Certainly has been my experience, personal experience with elderly parents. There's several ways to go on this. First thing I'd tell them is consult a lawyer that does this type of work with elderly. But in any event, guardianship is a possibility. You can have guardianship over the person. You can have guardianship over their estate. So it's possible that you could get guardianship over the estate. If the mother is competent and the guardianship thing doesn't work, then you could request from the mother that this sister sending in the question be a co-signer on her accounts. So it requires 2 signatures. That way she can consult with her mother if the other sister is trying to do something that she shouldn't do. Those are options that she can look at. Consult a lawyer.
Consult an attorney first.
Yes.
All right, our last question. I have had problems with kids shooting BB guns. They have shot at my house intentionally and also at my vehicles. I have reported it to the police, but up until now, nothing has been done. These kids continue to do this on a daily basis. What can I do to stop them?
Well, after seeing The Christmas Story 55 times, I know it's not going to do any good to tell these kids that you could shoot your eye out. We know that. We know that. So I would try to get the police to talk to the parents if they can identify the children. If you can't identify the children, start taking pictures of them. Just step right out, take pictures, take a movie of them, and try to identify them. Somebody in the neighborhood knows who these kids are if they're running around with their BB guns. This is a crime the kids are committing. It's criminal mischief.
So not child's play.
It's not child's play. It's a crime, and it could possibly be dangerous. So do that, and she should get a response if she takes this to the police and says, this is what's happening, and I need something done.
All right, get that cell phone out and take that video.
Sure.
Thank you, Judge Thorne. If you have questions for the judge, send them to 12news at kbmt12.com. For the assistance of an attorney, contact the Jefferson County Referral Service at 409-835-8438. Until next week.
All righty.
Thank you very much. We're back with more headlines after this.